Today we are making a green juice. Thank you for joining me. We are in my kitchen here in Thailand and I'm super excited that we're going to be making some liquid magic. We've got a bunch of lettuce greens. Amazing. We've got some fresh herbs, we've got cilantro and some Thai basil, lots of Thai basil, my favorite, super delicious. We've got some celery, cucumbers, we've got ginger and limes, and we're going to sweeten it up with just a little bit of apples, so we've got 2 apples here. So I'm super excited. I love a green juice. It's great for any time throughout the day, but especially great in the morning because we're going to be using a juicer, but you can also use a blender. But it separates the pulp or the fiber from the liquid, and so it's not activating the digestive system. So it's a longer fasting period, which helps the body in healing and processing and digesting. So juicing is really good and you're getting all the nutrients from within the plants without the activation of digestive system. You're getting the calories again without the activation. So all that energy can go to the outside of healing the body. So juicing is super fabulous and great, and as you can see we're getting a ton of nutrients. It's going to be super nutrient dense. And it's going to taste amazing and give us that little extra punch of prana to fuel our mornings. So thank you for joining for today's green juice. If you have any questions or comments as we go, please leave them here in the feed and I will do my best to answer. So if you have any questions about health, holistic health, or lifestyle health, whether it's diet, exercise, environment, relationships, anything, let me know, especially today about juicing or other recipes you want to join. Leave me a comment just to say, hey, let's chat and we'll get juicing. So we'll start by preparing our vegetables, and with a juicer you can leave the vegetables quite thick and we'll just be feeding it through. If you're using a blender, this is also an option, and you'll just blend with a little bit of water and then use a strainer, a cheesecloth, or a nut bag or something at the end and squeeze out all the liquid, separating yourself the fiber from the juice. So either way, whether you have a juicer or a blender, you can make yourself green juices or veggie juices. All is okay. So as we're working here, I'm just going to be cutting our cucumbers into slices. They don't have to be too small. Again, we can just feed them through the machine. We have a little bit of cilantro here. And with this green juice, I'm not really going off of a recipe. I'm just kind of using what I have on hand, any kind of greens, vegetables. Again, I like these are kind of smaller apples for a little bit of sweetness. You can also throw in a bit of pineapple or orange. You can put in carrots or beet, make it a carrot beet juice, whatever you want. So just getting creative. When we chop our limes to put through the juicer, you can just half them and they can go in with the skin still on. Ginger, I just again chop into small pieces and that will be fed in. Thai basil, I like to pull off of the thick stems or else it gets a bit bitter. So just pulling the leaves. I really love the Thai basil herb. This is one of my favorites. It goes great in other fruit juices as well. A watermelon Thai basil is like really an amazing fresh juice. worth trying. You can find some of these beautiful recipes, other juice recipes on the Root to Rise website. So if you subscribe to the website, the link is in the bio, roottorise.online, you'll find all kinds of delicious recipes. Hello, sending love. Thank you for joining. It's so good to see everybody here. Also, if you have a recommended, if you're wanting to join the live demos and this time isn't so great, also leave me a comment or send me a message about different times or recipes you'd be interested in for the live cooking demos. I'm here to help you and we'll cook together, so let me know what's working best for everybody. Alright, so now we've got our Thai basil. It smells so fresh. And I'm just gathering here, putting all of our vegetables and everything in a bowl so that way it's super easy to feed through. Another cucumber. And I love adding cucumber because it's super watery, so even to any juice, cucumber is really nice because it will help give you more substance of the juice. We'll do 3 celery stalks. I'll save this for one more juice later in the week. Cutting off a little bit of ends. And another little tip that I've been experimenting with is if you feel like your produce is coming from a trusted source, especially organic or local or growing your own, then keeping a little bit of the dirt on the produce. So that helps your body get vitamin B12. So also if you're vegan or vegetarian, wanting to up your B12, then leaving and getting a little bit of the soil from your produce will help with B12 levels. So I'm trying not to always wash my produce and seeing if this has any kind of difference. But being mindful about it, of course. Alright, then we've got our greens and we'll just feed those through. So let's just do our apple. And I'm not even worried about coring the apple because the fiber will be removed, so the seeds and the center part don't really need to be cut out. The crispness of the apple, it's so beautiful. And right now I'm not juice fasting, this is just part of a healthy lifestyle. If you're interested in doing a 7-day online juice retreat, send me a message or go to the Root to Rise website. I have discount codes from my teacher and mentor, Andrea Page. She is super amazing and helps facilitate these online fasting retreats where you're getting all the information around fasting, you're getting informative videos and education about leading up to a fast, you're getting guidance and support through the 7 days of fasting, as well as how to come off the fast and mindful eating meditations, all kinds of information to seriously transform your mindset around food and kind of jumpstart into a more healthy lifestyle. So check those out or send me a DM. I highly recommend it. The next one is coming up June 18th, I believe. And I'm thinking to join this one. So check it out. And yeah, one of the hard things about when on juicing is like, this crisp apple, you really just want to take a bite. But it's fun to notice, and we'll get the deliciousness from the juice, but that's always one thing. Now I'm not fasting, so when I'm juicing, sometimes, can snack on the fruit or whatever and really enjoy the freshness and deliciousness. But okay, let's start juicing. So now we're gonna feed everything through the juicer. If you're working with a blender, add your ingredients to the blender with a little bit of water. High speed blend it until it's super broken down, and then squeeze out with a strainer or nutbag or cheesecloth the liquid from the pulp. But otherwise, let's get started. Our celery. Some green magic. So fresh, all of our ingredients going in. I've also got this little bit of lettuce. That's slightly starting to wilt, so it's perfect to put in the juicer. Just picking off the not so good parts, and the rest is good. You can use any type of greens here if you want to juice kale or spinach, baby leafy greens, romaine. Play around with the different flavors that it gives, the sweetness or bitterness. Using a spoon, he'll press down some of the pulp that gets caught in this strainer. Alright, the last of our lettuce. We're going to have a beautiful big glass of green juice. Alright, this looks like the end of it. This is all of our ingredients. Tiny bit of ginger. Press some of the pulp down. Alright, that's it. So as we juice, oh, because it's full. As we juice, I sometimes use the spoon to help press some of the pulp down. Just a tiny bit of the smaller fragments we'll get in this strainer. So just using a spoon, pressing it out. And now we've got a very nice glass of green juice. Super fresh. Definitely recommend drinking right away or same day. Maybe put it in the fridge, get it a little cooler, and then enjoy. But always best to drink the juice. You can notice the difference in the prana and the life force, whether you're drinking it fresh or a day or two later. It does keep in the fridge like a day or two, so maybe adding lime, ginger, or some sort of citrus will help with the preservation of it. So this has lime, so this would be good. But sometimes if you break out the juicing machine, it's fun just to juice a bunch of different juices and then have them on hand as something healthy to reach for or interweaving your day for those extra nutrients. Super delicious one. A little bit of sweetness from the apple, amazing freshness from the Thai basil and the lime, zing from the ginger, and all kinds of great nutrients from all of our greens. Delicious. Thank you everybody, cheers. I hope you're enjoying your green juice if you've juiced along with me. I hope you've learned a little bit about holistic health, lifestyle health, any new tips. DM me if you'd like a holistic health consultation where you'll get some unique tips and tricks for your unique lifestyle and where you are on your journey. We can cook together. Anything, just let me know. If you're enjoying the Root to Rise recipes, give me some likes and comments on my posts. I'm always happy to hear your feedback. And I'm sending you so much energy and love. Join me next week for more live cooking demos. We're going to be making baba ganoush and roasted eggplant dip. And we've got one more thing on the schedule, and I'm forgetting. But that's why we have the Root to Rise newsletter, so subscribe to the website roottorise.online or check the link in my bio and join me for the live cooking demos. There you'll get a bi-weekly newsletter, so just 2 emails a month full of new content of holistic health, recipes, tips and tricks, discount codes, fasting retreats, playlists, the live cooking demo schedule, everything you need to know to keep on top and be part of the Root to Rise tribe. So thank you everybody so much. Have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoy your green juice, and wherever you are, a lovely morning or evening. Thank you for joining, and I'm sending you so much love. Namaste, friends, and see you next week.